What does my fifth grade bully have to do with Bill Maher's dinner with Donald Trump? Buckle in. So I got picked on pretty hardcore in fifth grade. This is circa like 1990. And I definitely deserved to get picked on because I was fat, I was sweaty, I was uncoordinated, I didn't like girls, I liked reading vampire novels and building sandcastles, I didn't like sports. I can see why I got picked on. It doesn't make it right, but I can see why I got picked on. This one kid in particular, Eric, he picked on me so hard that one day I had just had enough, and even though I had never stood up for myself before, I turned around and clocked him in the face. I don't condone violence, but I'm not gonna lie, that felt really good. So parents were called because of the fight, and our parents decided they were going to get together. My parents and I were going to go over to Eric's house, and they were going to have a powwow and dinner and basically decide what was wrong with their sons. Now, I don't know what Eric said to his parents in the 4 days between the fight and the night we went over to have dinner, but when we showed up, Eric opened the door, his parents were there, they were thrilled to see us, and I quickly realized that, according to Eric, we were best friends. And this was a fluke fight. And he was thrilled to have his best friend come over and meet his parents. So we opened the door and he immediately started patting my shoulder and giving me a hug and shaking hands and ruffling my hair, sitting next to me on the couch, showing me his room. My little gay closeted heart was swooning at this point. And I felt like he was really my friend because he was charismatic and handsome and athletic and he was everything I wanted to be. And he treated me like I was part of his team. So I bought into it. I came into that house with him as my bully, and I left defending the fuck out of him. Until the next day when he shoved me so hard into a brick wall that it dislocated my shoulder. Fun fact, yes, I did pop my own shoulder back in that afternoon. So yeah, I can see why Bill Maher wanted to have dinner with Donald Trump. Everybody wants to feel relevant and accepted in a social hierarchy. Everybody wants to be the friend of someone who's in a higher status, who has a little bit more power and a little bit more charisma than they do. Bill Maher wants to be on the in with Donald Trump. I get that. And I can understand it. It just kind of breaks my heart because I know he's a couple days away from a swirly or being thrown into a locker or something. Because now he's done what Donald Trump wanted. He went on national television and sang Donald Trump's praises. He told everybody, hey, this guy laughs at himself, so he must be a good guy. And he's completely ignoring the violent, reprehensible, disgusting, sexually deviant things that Donald Trump has done and continues to do. Bill Maher is terrified of aging and being irrelevant. We all remember when he basically cried on his 60th birthday because he had to put on glasses on national television. So being with Donald Trump and Kid Rock makes him feel relevant again. If Bill thinks anything happened at that dinner other than him being snowed by a con man, he is the useful idiot that Donald Trump needs him to be.